Yo, what's going on, you loopy Lucario? Coming at you with a Mega Latias EX build. And honestly, when I was thinking about this card, I was kind of stuck on what is the best way, where's the best place to put this card? You could play it in like Armarouge box, but I think there's probably better attacking options in Armarouge box. Probably to really get the full value out of this card, you kind of have to play the Latios as well, which I don't have in this deck, but the Latios has the Lustrous Assist ability. Once in your turn, when your Mega Latias EX moves from your bench to your active spot, you may use this ability. Move any amount of energy from your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon, which is going to be the Mega Latias EX. But that means you have to play some form of energy acceleration, which I do not play. So I'm instead abusing it with the Poison package. So its first attack is Strafe. It does 40 damage, and you may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So the idea is we choose second with this deck. Now, I know I play Carmine, but we choose second. Hear me out. So we choose second, and then we get the Poison package set up, or as much of it as we need to, because we play Binding Mochi. So theoretically, if we get Mega Latias with an energy and Brute Bonnet set up, and we poison our Mega Latias EX, get a Binding Mochi on it, we can then be hitting with Strafe for effectively 90 damage, because the Brute Bonnet will also poison our opponent's active Pokemon. So we can Strafe to our bench, 90 damage, hopefully knock that out. But they could have a little bit more HP. They could be playing something like, or actually we also have the Perilous Jungle, so that does 90 damage, but then if we have Perilous Jungle, we're effectively doing 210 damage. But if we don't find the Mochi or the Perilous Jungle, we could find a Pecharunt instead, and then Pecharunt says, as long as it's in the active spot and your active Pokemon is poisoned, it does 5 more damage counters on top of the initial poison damage. So it turns poison from 10 damage between turns to 60 damage between turns. So we could turn our Strafe, if we don't have the Mochi, but we have the Pecharunt, into 100 damage, which does come up short on a knockout on a Monkey Dory, but if we find Perilous Jungle, then that kind of solves that. But on top of that, if we go first, which we will be doing a lot because we are definitely in a more of a go second metagame than we are in a go first metagame, and that's why I play the Carmine. If we're going to play the Poison package, if we're going to play the Pecharunt, and we're going to play the Brute Bonnet, we want to be able to abuse them on our first turn going first, because our opponent is going to be choosing second when they win the coin flip a lot, and then we have access to Carmine, which we can use on the first turn going second as well. But on the first turn going second, we're probably going to want to try and Judge to be as disruptive as possible. So you do want to choose second with this deck, and the goal is to knock out your opponent's active Pokemon or bench Pokemon, if they did bench one, through the Iron Bundle, and then judge them, putting their hand from however many cards they had to 4. Unless they have like a 2-card hand, then I would recommend Carmining over judging. But if they have like a 5-6 card hand, hit him with the Judge, knock out a Pokemon, be as disruptive as possible, and then build up to the Illusory Impulse for a Fire, Psychic, and Colorless. It does 300 damage, and we play 4 Prism Energy, 2 Fire Energy, and a Psychic Energy. So we do not play any energy acceleration once again. So we have to manually attach 3 times to our Mega Latias EX, and then we can basically one-hit KO anything in the format thanks to the Binding Mochi and the Perilous Jungle. If we got the Mega Latias in the active and we poison it and we attach a Binding Mochi, we're doing 340 damage, effectively 350 because they're poisoned, and we can get all the way up to 370 with a Perilous Jungle in play as well, which means, yeah, we basically KO anything relevant in the format with the Impulse attack, but we do have to build up to it over 3 turns. So every single turn, whether we go first or second, we're looking to find an energy attachment and attach turn after turn after turn. We don't play a ton of energy, but that's because we're basically only ever attacking with a single Mega Latias, Strafe initially into the Illusory Impulse, and then we use Ursaluna to close out the game after that. So we're trying to draw like 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 prize cards early on through Strafe plus Poison from the Pecharunt. Then we take a big KO with the Illusory Impulse, and then we either get like a 1 prize knockout with another Pecharunt, or we KO like a Fezandipiti with the Ursaluna. And that's kind of our game plan for our prize trade. Go second, be as disruptively aggressive as possible, or if we go first, look for the turn 1 KO with a Pecharunt, ideally donking our opponent, but sometimes they open a Monkey Door and then kind of whiff that. So we got 2 Brute Bonnet, 2 Pecharunt, 2 Mega Latias EX, 2 Latias EX, 2 Squawkabilly. We Squawkabilly basically every single game. 1 Fez, 1 Mew, 1 Iron Bundle, 1 Ursaluna, and then I also play a Pech EX despite having 2 Latias EX, and we kind of have to play Latias EX because we want to retreat whatever our active Pokemon is into Mega Latias EX. Pecharunt EX pushes a dark Pokemon from the bench to the active, which means it wouldn't get our Mega Latias EX into the active, per se. Pecharunt EX in here is specifically for Sob and Corner and Yveltal, all of those you can't retreat attacks, because we're going to put a lot of garbage Pokemon in play, like Brute Bonnet and Squawkabilly and maybe Fezandipiti. But if we can get Pecharunt EX and Latias EX on our bench, then we can always Pech EX up Brute or Baby Pech, which we can make bench space for, and then retreat them because the Latias will give them free retreat. And we basically have an infinite amount of mobility to combat stuff like Sob and Corner and Yveltal, whatever Yveltal. What is Yveltal's attack? It's not Corner, but it does the same thing. You can't retreat, you're stuck in the active, haha, you lose the game attacks. So we have an answer to that with the Pech EX. For the supporters, 4 Judge, 4 Carmine are our aggressive supporters, but we also play 4 Boss, because once again, we're trying to be disruptive through knocking out Pokemon. Usually, you don't think about taking knockouts as being disruptive. You think about disruption as like hand disruption, like Judge, Iono, unfair stamp, stuff like that. But if we're aggressive with our early KOs, it makes it harder for our opponent to set up enough Pokemon to avoid us being able to be disruptive with our future KOs. What I mean by that is if our opponent opens up Ralts on the bench and Monkey Dory in the active, and then we turn 1 Iron Bundle, force the Ralts from the bench into the active, and knock it out with Strafe on our opponent's next turn. If they don't bench 2 Ralts, we can boss KO the 1 Ralts in play and set them back another turn from getting Guard Force set up. So that's why we play such a heavy boss count in 4. 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball for the Pokemon Search, 4 Pokégear to find our important supporters depending on the situation and depending on the turn, whether we go first or second. We might want the Carmine, or we might want the Judge. 2 Night Stretcher for a little bit of recovery. Secret Box pulls everything together if we find it, so we play it. Yeah, if we find Secret Box on the first turn of the game, going first or going second, it basically gives us our whole combo most of the time to just like get the turn 1 knockout on the active, plus be disruptive, or just draw cards if we're going first with the Carmine. 4 Ancient Booster Energy Capsule for the Brute Bonnet. Only 3 Mochis, but we need them less often. We like need the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. We sometimes need Mochi. We want to make a Mochi, we want to get a Mochi in play at some point, probably onto the Mega Latias, and even the Ursaluna as well, potentially, so Ursaluna can hit a little bit harder, can KO stuff like Ceruledge, not just stuff like Fezandipiti. 4 Perilous Jungle, and then for the energy, 4 Prism Energy, and then 2 Fire and 1 Psychic Energy. Only 7 energy. I started out with 8. Honestly, I forget what I cut the second Psychic Energy for. But like I said, we don't need a ton of energy. We just need to manually attach 3 times to our Latias, get off the big impulse attack, and then close out the game with Pecharunt or Ursaluna after that. Or we could get another Mega Latias, and then we could strafe again. But that's it. That is my Mega Latias EX deck. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Chill. Got some bad news there, buddy. I'm sorry, but the duck's gotta go. I also like cheating. I don't even want to be like that aggressive for a knockout here. I'm just gonna go get my Latias. I mean, hey, if we get some damage on this, I'm not complaining, but yeah, let's do a little prize check-in here, a little prize-a-roo check-in. See what squad is missing. Got a single Nest Ball, so I prize a Nest Ball. Pokégear. I think I did open 3 Pokégears in my opening hand, didn't I? I had 2 Ultra Ball, hold up. 3 Ultra Ball, so I prize an Ultra Ball. 1 Stadium. Prize my Psychic? Sure. Item, huh? So I might want boss instead, depending on what their turn looks like. Wait, if this was... Oh, wait, hold up. If this was a Meloetta, do I just win? Would the game just be over if this was a Meloetta? The one that does 30 damage? Yes? The heck? That's so cheese. Wait, in the current format, in the current metagame, we would get a lot of wins that way. No, it wouldn't win because no, I'd do 70, 80, 90. I wouldn't win. No, I wouldn't. It would be at 100. It'd be at 100. Okay, it's not that good. It's not that good. Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah, no Petch Poison. Dude, at first I was like, hey, I was like, wait, hold on a second. Is that just broken? Yeah, for some reason, I thought we got to put the Petch in the active somehow still at the end of our turn if we attacked with the Meloetta. Charizard? No shot. Oh, dude, what is this broken start? It's the freaking nuts, man. It's the freaking nuts. Dude, this is it. They had the nuts here, bro. What the heck? It's like cheating. All right, we win these still. We win these. I'm not worried, not concerned. I got Judge. I got Judge on my side. The power of Judge. You need to find it. The only thing I need this turn is an energy for my Latias. That's all we need this turn. Chill with the birds, bro. Not that serious. The best knockout is definitely the active. I would say to Mega Latias with this. The good old fashioned way. We're attaching 3 times. Bro, you kids these days, like, with your Crispins and your Neo Upper Energies, your Meganiums. Y'all ever just like attach for turn and just be content with that? You don't need a Baxcalibur in every single deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, freaking Zoomers. Back in my day, I had to manually attach to my Urshifu 2 times to use G-Max Rapid Flow. Dude, that was literally the worst prize card I could have pulled there. What the heck, man? What the heck? Is the same opponent? It might be. I didn't pay attention to their name. Ooh, the dead. Dude, the Judge worked. Let's go. Judge got him. I'm kind of scared of the Monkey Dory's damage that they have built up there. So I'm gonna go. Actually, maybe I should just guarantee a KO here. Let me Judge. I only have 1 stretcher left. I kind of want to keep the Ursaluna around. I don't really want to play the Carmine. Also, this might be my last. Not. I only have 2 boss left. Like, if they get a Charmeleon, they can leave a Charmeleon in the active. Oh, no, but I have this guy. They can't really hide, right? There's no way for them to really hide. Yeah, maybe we just cycle the deck with Carmine. That's fine. We got pieces left. What are your thoughts on the pocket meta right now? Nice try, Echo. What made the Urshifu VMAX deck so good? Artillery engine and damage spread? It's kind of just the damage spread aspect of the deck more so than anything. Fez? They might also have Candy Pidgeot here. We'll see. We'll get Fez one time. Alright, they have Pidgeot in hand for sure. For sure, bro. I can sense it. Nice try, but I have boss for your bird, buddy. Nice try. Give me the bird. Toxic powder. Oh, this is why you play the 90 HP Pidgeotto. I still would have had the KO with the strafe anyways. But it's just the meme. It's the meme of it all. Damn. I've actually pulled the 3 worst prize cards in a row here, I think. Actually, the Brute wasn't terrible, but the Nest Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Energy are definitely better. Nest Ball and Ultra Ball are definitely the best 2 prize cards to find. See, this is how good this deck is. This is why this deck is so good. We don't let our opponent get to use Fez. No Fez for you, buddy. It's what I was scared of. The monkey, they're gonna start to move it over. I think we just kill the actor still and save the boss though. For now. Actually, probably forever. Oh, I was like trying to attack there. They definitely have the Pidgeotto X in hand, so they're hoping to top that candy here. Now they might have to sacrifice the Monkey Dory. They're giving up the bird? Do they not have Pidgeot in hand? That's weird that they Ultra Ball for Pidgeotto. Or maybe they were just trying to like play for the possibility of if I boss the Charmander, they shouldn't be able to set up anything in the active that this thing can't KO. If I don't boss Charmander, they could top deck Iono, Candy, Charizard, Counter Catcher, KO Latias, and I could lose. So I think as long as I boss the Charmander here, we just win guaranteed. I mean, listen, this isn't just like when you look at this game, you're like, oh, Azul, your opponent didn't do anything the whole game. And listen, that's true, but I judged them. I well-timed judge, which was as soon as I could judge them, into we're only KOing them with poison damage, which means they don't get Fez draw power. That's all right. We got the iron bundle for them. We got the bundle. All right, I'm gonna turn 1 judge them then. Actually, he's judging them even good. Like they went Fez pass. I kind of want Carmine. Two of these, 2 Latias, 1 baby Petch. But at the very least, I just want to punch them with the Brute. We get Brute because if we draw into the thing as we cycle through. I think I just squawk it, the hand. I'm not even like that. I could judge. They have a 6-card hand, it just makes it less, right? Sure. It also saves my iron bundle. If I had found Carmine off the Pokégear, I might have grabbed it, done it, but it's fine. That's incredible. Ooh, no Latias? No. Oh. Could I get a, what the heck? I'm doing more damage to my Squawkabilly than I'm doing to them, bro. What the heck? What is going on, man? This is not how it's supposed to go. This is not what I signed up for. Trolley. This is probably Golden Go Trolley. That's my guess. I'm gonna guess Golden Go Trolley. Actually, what else would it be? Fighting Energy Fez Arvin? It's gotta be Trolley. Oh, they could not play Trolley. It could be Golden. This could be Sold and Go without Trolley. Dude, if we get that punch there though, it's such a big, if we find Latias and Baby Petch there, it's such a huge difference in like the tempo of the game. Like I got scammed for sure. Did we Sarah Ledge? No, they played Arvin. I know you are playing this deck. This is true, I am. But could you give your honest opinion on Alakazam as a deck? Yeah, I can, yeah. Just because I'm playing a different deck doesn't mean... Alakazam, I don't think it's competitive. If it was Charlie Dangle thing, it was definitely bad that they chose first. I chose second. They didn't choose first. I know you're playing this deck, but could you give your honest opinion on my haircut? It's like a 7 out of 10. I know you don't care to talk about other decks, so thanks. It's just not true, though. I talk about decks all the other time. If I just don't have an opinion on a deck, I'm not going to make up an opinion. I don't care about talking about any decks as long as I have an opinion on it. But if I don't have an opinion, then I just don't have an opinion. Do you think Zam plus Stingaton is competitive? No. Like his cheeks. I could have attached active. What makes it not competitive? It's just, his deck's just bad. Like, the expected win rate of the deck is just super low. I couldn't give you a number of like what the expected win rate is, but it's not good. Oops. The expected win rate is just bad. Honestly, running to Latias, forcing him to need another energy doesn't even seem bad here. Because they would only, carrying the Brute, they would only need 4. So I'm going to do this actually. Because I took out one of their rocks and they have no Fez draw. Okay, hear me out. Mega Lucario plus Zoroark. I've seen the deck. It doesn't look very good. But listen, I would love to be proven wrong, but it doesn't look good. Holt Mega Lucario? Okay, that's got to be terrible. There's just no way. It's future formats Azul doesn't like talking about, not necessarily current decks. It's not even that I don't like talking about. What the fuck? Damn, dude, what? Oh my! They superior to way a superior to get a single fighting to draw with Lunatone. Oh my! That's terrible. Okay, so I know their hand's not great, so I don't even think I want to judge them here. But honestly, trapping this energy on this Gimme Ghoul would be good. Like, because putting this in the discard pile means they could access it with Superior or... Oh, they could push a... Well, hang on. So I think I can go Iron Bundle. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm feeling. So we Iron Bundle. Iron Bingus. And then they're going to push up the other Gimme Ghoul. I assume. They might not. I'm not forcing them to do anything. Okay, that's what I thought. But if they sent up a rock... Yeah. They always push other Gimme. But now this Fighting Energy is trapped here. Which is good. Means our 1-hit KO potential is less. Okay, and then we load our fellow up here. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of just keep sending tanky stuff at them. All right, so I could still play the Judge. Their hand is... It does have like 2 energy in it now, right? What did they Arvin for last turn? Hold on, let me like... do some calculations here. Oh, did they not Arvin last turn? Oh, they didn't play a supporter last turn. All right, I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to judge them. We should set up for a potential poison chain, to be honest. I'm gonna grab Baby Petch, but I actually might run to Brute. We'll see. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna run to here. I'm gonna run to the Brute here. If they KO this like a... No, I don't want to run to Pet. Shoot, I messed up. Well, now I have to run to the Petch. Fuck. I was supposed to poison first. Can I cancel this? Fuck. You know, run to the Petch to deny Fez draw. I can deny Fez draw no matter what. It just depends on what I want to leave in my active. But now I have to leave the Petch in the active because I messed up. I was supposed to poison first and then decide what to retreat to. Because now they can go Soul Rock KO Petch, which I didn't want to give them that play. That was bad. That was bad. I mean, asking for advice playing Mega Man deck. You want to take a... Want to take out Zekrom for Coco? Thoughts? I play Coco in my current build. My list is in the Discord if you want to take a look at it. I currently play the... Wait, I don't know what Coco you're talking about. I play the Coco that hits for 2 energy. The 60 plus 20 first. The Paralyzed Coco might still be good. I don't know. I haven't really thought too hard about the Paralyzed Coco. But the card was like pretty decent last format, so... Is Conk deck with Great Balls your current build? Yeah. It's in the Discord. Dude, oh, that's such an L. Why did I do that, man? Dude, why did I throw... Oh, they're going after my... Oh, okay. It's fine. It's basically like I didn't misplay. This is basically like I didn't misplay. Because my opponent had the boss anyways. Shout out to my opponent, bro. Well, now I kind of wish I had a judge here, though. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, I could get a judge. I have a judge left? I do. Oh, I also have the secret box. Okay. Now I run to the baby Petch here for sure on this next turn. Share lists in Discord? Yeah, all my lists are in Discord. All my lists are in Discord. You might have to like dig a little ways to find the Sarah Ledge build, I'm not gonna lie. Judge? I feel like I should move along the hand here with Carmine. No judge is unfortunate, but yeah, that is unfortunate. So close. All right. Powder. Straight. Sacrifice baby Petch. Is the duck incorrect in Conkeldurr? Oh, I didn't even think about adding the duck into the deck, to be honest. I mean, if you want a better Pult Nor matchup, you should play the duck for sure, yeah. I didn't even think about adding the duck into the deck, but the duck should honestly probably be in the deck. I'll add into my list after this, to be honest. I want the bird on the bench anyway. Well, I would prefer to have the bird on my bench and my opponent to have one less prize card. I'm not gonna lie. I would prefer it to be the other way around. Could this work with like Glimmer EX and Air Balloon? Glamora? No, I don't think so. Oh, like run to Glamora? No, Glamora's not that powerful. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, the Zoroark. Oh, okay, hold up. Okay, at this point I should just boss. Alright, so if I go KO 1 prizer, I go down to 2 prizes. Actually, I guess that would be fine. Judge Knockout would be fine here, right? So I could also Ultra Ball to thin on some dead cards. Yeah, that seems better actually. Wait, did they run out of golden dangos? No, they just can't find them. They literally just can't find their golden goes. Because I'm not giving them Fez draw. Well, I don't know if that's the only reason. It's one of the reasons. I definitely don't need the Mochi. I have a Nest Ball left. Okay, that's fine. I would like to think that it's putting in some work. If I push up Pech, if I push Pech and they kill Pech with Soul Rock, go down to 3. I actually have to push the Brute here. Yeah, because they could maybe go they could go Turo Fez, Soul Rock, knock out Pech, and then I don't have a win condition except kill another Gimme Ghoul with poison, and then they could have Golden Go, Counter Catcher, or Boss win. So, yeah. To be as safe as possible, this should win us a game. Can you please Fat Bear for game? That's the plan. Would you get tilted if you got hit with Zorark's Flame Body Cannon from Mega Lucario deck? Zorark's Flame Body Cannon? Probably not. I don't know what that means, though, to be honest. How many Bulu points to run a deck for a game or two? None. To run a deck. Do you want to play against me, or do you want me to play a specific deck? Do you not just attack with Mega Latias and hit Fez? Oh, I could have, yeah. Well, no, I can do that next turn as well. Oh, the Monkey Dory. Do I even get the Carmine here, though? Carmine. That's me, Monkey Dory. Azul, did you get the DM I sent you a few days ago? Probably, yeah. Was it just sending me a deck list, or? Oh, you mean for the giveaway? Yeah. I'm gonna send out the giveaways at the beginning of next week. It was for the giveaway, right? You do a masterclass on Boleyn? No, I can't give up my secrets. I'm sorry. Do you like the Soul Dango? Do you think Soul Dango has the potential to outperform the ESP Dango? Yeah, seems like it, for sure. Definitely. How many DMs you get on Discord daily? Not that many. Couple. 1 or 2. Be real. They definitely harder. They don't let themselves die going into my turn, right? Okay, good. I was like, bro, come on. What happened? Want me to change the ones that stay the same. Don't let it happen, bro. Don't let it happen. Never see. Not afraid. That Monkey Dory, though, being able to be used next turn is pretty cringe. I could also get item locked from Frillish. So I think to play around that, I play this Ultra Ball right now, and I get another Baby Pech. So I can put the... Because if I get item locked, it might be hard to find. And I probably just mentioned, to be honest. Yeah, stay the same. I do want to run to this one though, because if they want to go for the item lock, damage will be more awkward for them, I think. Actually, I don't even know. Appreciate 2 months there, Spike. How do you play against big basic decks with this one? Like Raging Bolt, we'd probably just lose. It's probably just a terrible matchup. Loki got an ad as soon as you gave your opinion on Soldango. Can you repeat it? You want my opinion twice? What are you going to do with the second opinion, though? Like, if I give it to you again, are you going to, like, sell it to someone? Or, like, what are you going to do with the second one? I don't know if I can just be giving this away for free at this point. Would you drop for Duck and Conkeldurr? Probably one of the Great Balls that we just added. Two after my brain, one opinion for each. Could it outperform ESP? Yes, definitely. It could definitely outperform ESP. Will it? Willis? Not sure. It could though. I'm not sure how like the general community feels about the different builds, to be honest. I don't even have that strong of an opinion myself, to be honest, as well. Like, it just seems good. The build just seems good. The Soldango build. There's no Great Balls in the conk list on Discord? Oh, did I not send the updated list? Oh, maybe I didn't. I'll send it after this. I'll send the updated build after this. Oh my gosh. Wait, how'd they get there? Oh, Lily. All right, sure. Wait, what the... All right, am I... This was a Squawkabilly, right? Am I trolling? Dude, someone go back in the VOD. Was this was a Squawkabilly, right? Although I don't know how I would know that this was a Squawkabilly. I swear this was a Squawkabilly, though. But then I saw what they... I was like, did they discard a Squawkabilly with Secret Box? But there's no Squawkabilly in here. I swear there was a Squawkabilly there, though. I swear. Yeah, lay off the weed mint. Bro, all right, I'm going back into the VOD and checking. Let me see. There was a Squawkabilly. There was. I don't know why a Squawkabilly showed there, but it did. That makes me wonder if there was a Squawkabilly in their hand. But if there was a Squawkabilly in their hand, they definitely would have Secret Boxed away the Squawkabilly, so. Are we worried about Clefairy here? I mean, not overly. I mean, if they got it, they got it. So they have Candy Gardevoir, of course. Oh, gosh. If I top deck an energy, we knock it out. Oh, I am kind of scared here. Oh my, the plays they could make. I think actually pushing this guy is probably best. And then we'll see what they got. I have no idea what to expect here. They got some different options though. They can counter catch my Latias and trap it with Flutter Mane. They could evolve to Jellicent. They could just Gloom my active, which is like fine, but not very strong. They're stacking this fish. Oh, it's got to be the Flutter Mane line. Okay. It's fine. We have boss. Not even worried. Not even stressing. And then we can lock all the energy on their Flutter Mane. Also, I have Night Stretcher for Petch, so they can't actually ever trap us. Does anyone else have to reinstall this crap every time it updates? Yeah, everyone has to. Like bugged. Second Latias or Pech. Oh, true. I didn't even think about second Latias. You're kind of cooking with that one. You're done, buddy. I stay picking on these Gardevoirs, bro. They will not survive. I will forever keep your energy on your Flutter main. You'll never regain access. So I want to play Night Stretcher before I potentially get item locked. Baby Pech, Big Pech. With Iron Bundle, they can't trap me anyways. They could go into item lock, but item lock is so weak here. I don't think I'm really scared of it. They could go into item lock with the fish. Iron Bundle also gets around that. Okay, we should be good. $300. Squawk Loki goaded in Guardy. The hand of nothing but Psychic Energy. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. It was a little hyper specific, but I'll let you vibe. So we need to get 2 prize cards now. I have 1 boss left. So was it Guardy or Guardy for the nickname? I usually do the E. Can they draw 5 prize cards in a single turn? I hope not. Take a look at what we got left. Okay. I think we just have to start loading this guy up again, just make it a threat. I save this for Ursaluna though is my only question at this point. Should I save this for Ursaluna? Actually, I could have got Ursaluna attached to Ursaluna. No, that's not necessary. I could just get Ursaluna, I guess. Like, how much do I care about the Iron Bundle? The Iron Bundle seems kind of good too, though. Might just grab the Ursaluna, though. Oh, wait, if I do that, they can trap my Latias with Fluttermane. Huh. Well, I have a boss left. How many cards do I have left in deck? 26? Alright, maybe we should go for the Iron Bungle, actually. I just want to draw 1 card with me, basically. I want to, like, play the cards. I'm actually kind of running low on resources. I don't know, I guess I'll just go like this. Maybe should I don't know, actually. It would have been nice to save the Night Stretcher. Oh, this is kind of getting iffy. We'll see. Let's see. It all starts with, do they have Candy Guardy? Not yet. I think getting the Mew established is a big deal. I could have just, like, not drawn there. Saving the Night Stretcher would have been nice, but Now a 5 prize turn? Oh no, they can't do a 5 prize turn, right? Oh wait, hold on. No, they can't quite do a 5 prize turn. Not quite. Alright. Candy Guardia off the Iono. Sure. Nothing suspicious about that. Okay. Jellicent as well. Isn't Luis better than Carmine since we want to go for second? No, because my opponent's going to choose second a lot as well, and I want to take advantage of when they go second. Hazel, just so you know, MEWX is not an ancient Pokemon. Hope this helps. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually assumed... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. His HP wasn't increased by 60. Appreciate the heads up. Alright, now I kind of wish I had access to Ursaluna, I'm not gonna lie. I actually might just lose this. I might just not have enough stuff left to win. They're not gonna KO me though, right? They're hitting me 10 damage short. Oh no, it does KO me. Yeah, where's my Ursaluna? Where's my Okay, yeah, maybe I didn't think there's Ursaluna. Yeah, I appreciate the 1K bits there, Ethan. Azul was about to go to Milwaukee Regional with my dad. Oh, wait, hold up. Dude, can I just not win? Watch. They have 0 energy, so I could trap this guy. Wait, hold up. Let me just play this. No stretchers left? I'm out of stretchers. I probably should have just got the... I should have got the Ursaluna back, to be honest. Maybe. I don't know. Such a high roll off that Iono. Yeah, literally, if they didn't get the Jellicent as well, I KO'd the Frillish. Yeah, I'm 10 damage short. But I could get... Hold up. I could get Squawk Energy. No, that's not even enough. Dude, this is not good. Boss Fluttermane? Oh, they just fed me the fish. That's kind of what I wanted. You restart? Well, there's no win con. Oh, they have 2 prize cards left and they can just kill this guy. Oh no, but this thing is stuck. Dude, but what is my win con? What is my win condition? Dude, I need to get the Ursaluna back. I had to get the Ursaluna back there. Or just like hold the Night Stretcher, I guess. I don't know. If there's a win condition out there, we'll try and draw into it next turn. They monkey KO Latias? No, they're 10 damage short. They need second monkey. They don't have it right now, but they're very close. No, dude, no! 2 monkeys? Oh. Yeah, we need them to just whiff. Yeah, I guess we just need them to whiff the Guardy or the Jellicent there. That's kind of unfortunate they had the Jellicent alongside the Guardy. Never lucky. But I also misplayed. By not keeping my Night Stretcher or just getting my Ursaluna. I also maybe should have just got my... I don't actually know. I maybe should have got my Ursaluna.